I'm a goblin?
I don't think I can check for traps.
I mean,
you have better.
you
passive
could. It's a perception.
Than I do.
I'm gonna check for traps.
So you're checking if there are traps on the paper.
Wait, no, wait. It shouldn't be checking for traps. And shouldn't it be like magic check?
That would be an investigation.
Okay,
Yeah.
magic check then. I'm checking for runes to see if there's like a exploding rune or something on the paper.
I mean, it did something. He was like waving it around and commanding skeletons. Something's up.
You pick up
What kind of check is
paper,
that?
you were swallowed by a wolf.
Investigation.
Forever Stone. Do we know what the hell? it
Does
looks
anyone have better investigation than me?
Probably doesn't look like a piece of paper.
No.
Like? No. I was just saying in general. Like,
Whatever, I'll just roll them.
we're looking for a rock in a mine.
It's a piece of paper.
Haha! I pick it up
Okay.
and I explode.
No, it appears to be a deed to the Corkscrew Mines.
Cool. Is that where we are? I guess.
Well, it's been spirally, right?
It has been.
Okay. Does it like say anything else of interest on it? I read.
I mean,
is
it's
what
a
is it
deed.
in?
It's a deed. It's in common.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Like, I've never seen a deed. For all I know, they come with like a layout of the place.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. So his helmet's also there. It's just sort of a normal helmet with some candles on top of it. There's his pick, and then there's the
Oh, do
yeah.
you want a cool pick? It's got a diamond. Yeah.
Droop like shinies. Droop have not many hands left.
So you pick up the. Are you picking up the pick?
Yes.
Okay. You add one more thing to your accoutrement.
Get on my. Can you give me?
A little more jingles.
Is it a weapon or is it just a thing?
I mean, it's a weapon, but I don't think it's relevant for you to know because it's a war pick. If you really want to look up the stats for it, go ahead.
No, it's not as good as my magic sword, I'm guessing.
Probably not.
Okay.
It probably is equivalent to your mace and just does like piercing damage instead.
Okay, cool.
And you're not proficient.
Yeah, it does 1d8 piercing,
Cool. Nope.
and it's martial.
Stick it on my back.
Okay. You now have a diamond picked spear. Or diamond tipped
Tips.
pick.
Diamond tip pick.
Yep.
Sounds like a rapper.
That's my rap name. Yeah. It's actually diamond tipped puck. And I only rap about Shakespeare.
I like it. Okay, you said there were doors.
Yes, there's 3 doors to the south, and there's the pit to the north.
Who is good at checking for traps on the doors?
Well, that's perception.
Yeah, that's perception, right?
I can do that. I have good perception.
My perception's 11.
Mine's... That's wisdom, isn't it?
No, it's down at the bottom. Passive wisdom, perception.
Oh, that passive
different.
wisdom.
Huh?
Yeah, passive's different.
Passive is just ongoing,
Yeah.
Oh.
like
okay.
what you would pick up on if you weren't actively rolling perception.
So then perception is wisdom?
Perception is wisdom, and then if you have it marked off, you also get your proficiency bonus. It should be on your sheet.
Yes. So I have a 13 for that then. What do you have?
You probably don't have 13. You have.
I have 12 plus 1.
Did you roll?
What?
Did you roll?
You don't have 12. You have +1.
I meant that like the number in the box is 12 and then
The
there's a
number in the
plus
box doesn't matter. What number matters is the +1.
1. Oh.
So passive perception is if you're just walking around. What I know
That's not what
that.
I'm talking about. I'm
Okay.
talking about in the wisdom box. So what's the number in the box even
The plus
for?
number. Not the
I know,
solid
that's in the
number.
circle.
That
I just
dictates
said
the plus number.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You were talking about the circle, and I said the square, the box. There are shapes on this paper, and I want to talk about those shapes.
Okay.
Triangle.
Okay.
Well, he does them backwards.
So,
I'm gonna just roll.
all right.
Thank you.
So,
I have a +4.
which door are you
That's what
checking?
matters.
We're gonna check the middle door.
Okay.
Okay,
I see shit.
Well, you do.
can?
You do see that there is an iron spike pounded into the door, into the front of the door.
Spike?
Yes.
Like a big nail?
Yes. Like a big spike.
I'm gonna grab some of the bone dust from the pulverized
Sure.
goblins.
Sure.
Whatever. So
Doors.
a spike in one of the
Doors.
doors.
Sure.
So...
What are you doing?
Traps.
For which one?
The same one.
No.
Okay.
So I open the door.
Okay. It opens. Well, do you remove the spike first? Because it's pounded into the door, like holding it closed.
Oh, how does it hold it closer to the door? Okay.
What is that? Oh, pen.
Why are you eating the pencil?
I don't know. I don't even remember putting
I mean,
it in my mouth.
It's not pounded into the middle.
You two are made for each other.
Should we just check the other doors while we're at it?
If it's being held shut by a big metal thing, maybe we should leave it shut.
Yeah.
I think we learned.
Can I
Yeah,
listen
that
at the door?
owl bear thing.
Yep.
I was just thinking
Perception.
about the toilet monster. I'm never
Oh,
gonna poop
okay.
again. I'm gonna have to do that weird hover thing where you squat over the toilet.
17.
You don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay, you know what? Let's do it then.
All right. So you pull the
hold-
spike out.
No.
Let's wait a sec.
There's a bunch of other doors.
Oh,
aren't
okay.
there?
You said let's do it. That wasn't specific,
What
and the
is-
last
sorry.
thing that happened.
What is everyone's HP looking like right now?
I'm at 5.
20.
Oh, bear.
What's your max?
Huh?
What's your max?
My new max is 37.
If we want to hang around for 10 minutes, I can do a prayer of the healing.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna hang around. We're gonna hang
While
around
we're
for 10
hanging
minutes.
around, do any of the other doors look suspicious or interesting?
Can I
So 10 minutes.
You can.
I cast prayer of the healing. They're all within 30. I make sure they're all within 30 feet of me.
Sure.
I think the room is only 30 feet big,
The
isn't it?
room is 60 feet,
Oh, well then.
but if you're all hanging out by the doors,
They
then
are.
I'm gonna let Greg do
Droop
this.
is checking the other drawers.
I'm gonna let Greg do
doors,
his
not
thing.
drawers.
Said Droop.
I'm gonna let Greg do his thing.
Okay. Well, Greg seems to be reading his thing, so why don't you?
Alright, leftmost door, traps,
Okay.
It's there now.
19.
Everyone take back 16.
Doesn't seem to be any traps.
Can I listen?
You can.
24.
Nope.
Rightmost door. I'm just traps.
Yep.
23.
No traps.
Listening. 21.
Don't hear anything.
I'm gonna open the right door.
Okay. You open up the right door, and you see it opens into a long brick-walled tunnel.
Neat. Gonna go open the left door.
All right.
This is not the one that's spiked shut. Center spike. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Left door.
It opens into a dusty tunnel, and it looks like there are 2 mine shafts a little way down.
Neat.
As in vertical mine shafts. You
Just
can see the
drop
sort
down.
of mechanisms. What?
Mechanisms?
Like pulleys
Oh, okay.
for
Okay.
descending and such.
Yeah, I thought. I don't know what I thought.
I don't know what you thought either.
Stuff.
Nobody knows.
Mysterious things.
So what do you do?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what was in them. I mean, like, we just came down this way. Do we want to keep going this direction, or do we want to go back?
Let's keep going this way.
I mean, yeah, I guess it was guarded by a guy with a thing.
Yes, it was.
You safeguarded that deed, right?
I put in my pack
Okay, cool.
Alright,
along with
pick
the...
a door.
Left.
Greg says left.
Okay.
I don't know,
Okay.
I figured everyone would want to go right because I said left. No, I'm kidding.
No, Droop said listen to you, and Droop is the wisest of us all. So
Smartest of us all.
Possibly both.
All right.
you're a bear. You don't count.
So you
I'm
see
smarter than Droop.
this stretch of tunnel crosses over 2 mine shafts spaced 10 feet apart.
Still have
Each gap is bridged by a pair of
No
dusty
mine.
wooden planks. Carved into a crossbeam above each shaft is a single word in Dwarvish script.
Can she read the Dwarvish script?
Get out.
She can in the northern one, because basically it's one mine shaft and then another. So make sure I have the right one. Here is the one that is carved into the first one.
It's a good thing that we,
What the hell is that?
did Gilly read Dwarven?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, Gilly was
It's a
a
good thing we cut off Gilly.
Gilly was
Wait, what?
a gnome
say
of
anything.
mystery and intrigue. Who knows what Gilly was capable of? I'm more comfortable with being eaten than being reanimated. I really don't want to be reanimated.
I really want to reanimate something. I'm saving my other level 3 just so I can
Desiree?
animate something.
Okay, that's what it says.
What did it say?
Do you want to write that? Yep.
Can I look that up?
You can give me a history check.
I mean, I can.
You can.
16.
You at
Apparently,
least.
I have a hobby, which is dwarves.
Well, you know that dwarves like to name their mine shafts after dwarven kings.
Okay. So, is this maybe a king?
Probably.
Dezerin. Maybe king? Maybe name of hole.
Maybe both.
Whole king.
I feel like this instead of phallic and white hair.
So
You're
would
a
you,
whole king. Fucking elf.
I'm a tree king.
so
That's what I meant.
if it looks like this shaft is sort of in your way and there are these planks crossing across it, if you wanted to try and get to across.
I don't know that we can get the bear across.
The last time we tried to cross a hole, 2 people fell into the hole, and I had to
Well, I
snatch
can
them out
always
of the air.
stop being a bear.
Yeah, but then can you go back to being a bear?
Yes.
How many times?
One more time.
So we don't waste
One more.
Well, we can always take rests. in
Yeah,
this cave
like
as well.
I get it back from a short rest.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
I
not
thought it was
even.
a long
a
rest.
thing.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue this way? Do you want to?
How big is the gap?
They're about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Who's got rope?
Everybody. I'm guessing.
Probably. And like, when we explore his back, maybe there's rope in there.
Yeah, there is.
There's rope.
Yes. Okay. Why do you want rope?
We could send somebody across with the rope.
Oh, yeah, Droop's the tiniest. Good job, Droop.
I can just do a running
Good
jump.
thinking, dude.
I can do a running jump. Magic
Try
boots.
10 feet?
Magic boots.
Magic boots.
Oh, you do have magic boots.
Tie rope
Oh.
I thought you gave that back.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
He
We
claims
explained
that-
a way out of having to give it back.
Let
Yeah,
the cleric jump
Yeah,
across.
do
tie
it.
rope to leaping magic man.
I first put on my red cape. Okay.
Is he gonna
And-
do like the Air Jordan jump? That's what I'm thinking of. Like the
Okay,
logo.
so
Can we tie the rope around his waist?
Yeah. I mean, we can.
Or we could tie it around
Keep
his
him.
neck.
Like the way the bear thinks.
can the bear even talk?
No.
No, I no, that
Yeah,
was
I get
just
it.
He just has a very expressive face.
I think that by now we
I
probably
was-
understand him, though, right?
He just takes
I was
points to Clyde,
I
points
was
to
mining
Hall.
it. I was.
Mining it.
Okay.
More bear than
I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist. They're gonna make sure they give me enough slack to clear 12 feet. So 10 feet in the ledge.
Quick question. How far is the next mine shaft?
It's about another 10 feet past.
Okay, so try not to overshoot and die.
Oh.
I believe in you. Do it.
If I kill myself, can I then animate myself?
No.
So I can say that I've animated.
Do you have anything good in your pack that I should be holding while you jump?
Yeah, like how I'd give it to you. I'd rather die with it.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna do a tie around me. I'm
Yep.
gonna do running jump.
Alright, roll my athletics.
Oh, I have. And
12.
acrobatics.
Okay, you leap across. And you can now see the next mine shaft. It has this written above the top.
I can't even describe that to the dwarf, can I?
I mean, you could try and
You don't
describe
have
it
a dwarf.
to the goblin.
To the goblin. Hey, goblin. I don't have
No,
chocolate.
you
Do I have
we all
chocolate?
have chalk.
We all have chocolate.
All have
I
chalk.
write this on the wall in big letters.
The wall, which
Oh, there is no wall?
there's another mine shaft in frund of you. There are walls on the side.
Yeah, write it on the side.
That's not gonna. The goblin won't be able to
Okay.
read that very well.
Is there a way in which
You could just wait till I'm over there.
Yeah.
we're bringing you
just
over?
pulled.
I thought we were crossing.
I thought we were just looking at the next room to figure out what was going on.
Well, at any rate, you can bring the goblin over to read the dang.
Okay, do it.
The goblin just crosses over the rope. I tie. Is there a way to tie up the rope? I just hold the rope because I assume the goblin's light.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Do I have a belt?
We
Sure.
tie the rope around
Or a
Droop and we send Droop
Cloak? Do I
across.
have a cloak?
Okay, so you attach the rope to the goblin in some manner,
Oh, I was just gonna throw
A
something over.
bowling knot specifically.
and so you're walking across the planks.
Yeah.
All right. The planks sort of creak, and you're holding onto the rope, and you make your way across.
Hey,
Hey.
Droop. Can you read that?
Kind of.
I assume it's another king, but it might say get lost or something.
Maybe one of them says magic rock. Then we
Maybe-
can all go home.
Maybe one says the end.
Maybe.
Maybe one says keep the
secret
hell out.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
One says
Secret
bunch of dead
tunnel.
corpses this way.
Dolomite Dolmark?
Cool. You know anything about Dolmark with your history?
Do I know anything
Now
about
we're getting a
Dolmark?
flag for copyright infringement.
I rolled a 1.
Name.
Probably like a magic unicorn bear.
They have magic unicorn bears in
Who's
here
probably also a dwarf king.
Cool. They have gold bears and unicorn bears. Should be one of those.
Group know nothing.
Dandy.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Everyone
I
goes.
mean, do we want to crawl down a mine shaft or do we want to go back to the other
I
tunnel?
mean, you could go back that way. You see that the tunnel does extend further past the other mine shaft.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
do we
just
wanna keep
going
crossing?
You
past
could.
it.
You could go back. You could go in another door. You could go in that pit. Whatever you
You
guys
can
want to
open
do.
the door with the weird nail in it.
You could. That is another possibility.
What's behind it? What's behind door number 3?
I don't know.
Well, if it's in the middle, it'd be
Well,
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I know. You guys don't know.
Probably something terrible.
something amazing.
It's a worm.
You're heavy. Do you want to try crossing those planks? And do you think we can keep
I
you?
might be able to jump it. I have athletics and acrobatics. Probably not. But no, I'd rather not cross the plank. I think I'm gonna fall and die.
Yeah.
Okay.
She seems kind of heavy. Do
I
you want to
am
just
so
kind of go
way
back?
down.
Okay.
Alright,
So
well,
what do you guys do?
I want to go yank open that stupid nail off the stupid door.
Alright,
Okay.
We'll go back.
So she goes across the planks. Nothing happens.
Nope.
They keep me tied in very well and holding the rope, and I cross the planks.
All right. As you step midway onto the planks, you make it about halfway before they crack underneath you. Give me a dexterity save.
What about us? 'Cause we have him tied to another thing.
Not 20.
He catches onto the rope and manages to save himself.
Okay.
I thought I was already tied to the rope.
Yeah.
No, you just said you held onto the rope.
No, we tied it to
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
still
we
tied.
Well,
then.
yeah, but so he had a chance to grab the rope that was spanning it before you guys yank him.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
He has a chance to save himself before you guys have to save
Good,
him.
because you might have dragged Droop down with you. Droop is still tied to the elf.
All right, so you're yanking the thing.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I'll do it.
I'm a bear.
You might be stronger than me when you're a bear.
Doesn't have thumbs though.
3. Can't do shit.
You try and pull the spike out, but you can't get a good grip, and you're just like, and your hand keeps slipping off of it.
Get the others try to yank.
Sure, if you
I'm
want.
I'm gonna try my strength.
Okay.
Whomsoever may pull the
7.
spike
Nope.
out of the door will become the rightful ruler of this particular
Anyone else
door.
want to try?
Nope.
Well, we're not going in that door.
Hey, Bear,
Let's
you
go
wanna
down the
try?
tunnel to the right.
Can a bear pull?
Bear can't get a good grip around the spike.
No, we're going down the tunnel to the right.
Okay.
You're gonna break a tooth. It's metal. You yell at me for opening plastic containers with my face. You cannot be yanking
This
on
isn't
metal.
my permanent form.
Alright, so is the bear trying to pull the spike out?
Yes.
Okay, roll me strength.
I'm gonna...
Face strength.
Bear does not have a lot of face
12.
You also fail to pull out the spike and manage to chip a tooth.
strength. Okay, we're going down the tunnel to the right.
Alright, so you proceed down the
Is the
brick
door
lined
wood?
tunnel.
We could just start the door on fire, maybe.
The door is not wood.
Okay.
I mean, it is, but
Oh, I
it's
thought you
also
said-
heavy oak. Not likely to burn very easily.
Yeah,
Alright,
tunnel
so
to
you're
the right.
proceeding down the right tunnel.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
So you start walking, and you see that this corridor is composed of granite tiles and smooth walls made of mortared bricks. It stretches for 70 feet before ending at another door. Near the midpoint of the hall lie 2 moldering corpses.
What's a molder?
Moldering is like it's rotting.
Oh, okay.
Friggity frack, we stepped on a weird brick and something shoots out of the wall. Poison darts, Indiana Jones style. Duck and roll, duck and roll.
Are they lifeless?
They're moldering. They're literally.
I mean, you haven't reached them yet.
You can
You're
smell them probably. This is the first door
Are
where
they
I haven't asked to
completely
smell
dead
it
or
down
just
it.
mostly
This is what
dead?
happens. This is what happens when I don't smell stuff. Friggity frack.
okay. So what are you guys doing?
Duck and roll, duck and roll.
You're ducking and rolling towards
Check for traps.
backwards.
Rolling back the way I came.
Okay.
Frick that.
We should go towards the corpses.
I'm gonna check for traps. 'Cause
It's
Dakota-
I
totally
guide
trapped.
you.
I have already ducked and rolled backwards.
Okay, you duck and roll backwards. You roll back out of the hallway.
Yes.
All
I'm not playing that.
right. So
I had acrobatics.
are you? What are you doing? You're just sort of looking around. Are you proceeding down the hallway? Are you?
I'm not proceeding too far down the hallway. I'm definitely not going all the way to the corpses.
All right.
I'm looking for tiles that can be stepped on.
You don't see anything that really looks like a trap.
Okay.
But again, you're still about 35 feet away from the corpses because all of you are pretty much at the beginning of the hallway, well, except for you. You backed out of the
I'm
room.
just gonna kind of hold my mace up and say, "Light for those lost in darkness," and see if any shit happens.
Okay. Your mace lights up.
It lights up the hallway. Nothing. Okay, cool.
No.
I was hoping maybe they'd be attracted to light. Maybe they're like
No,
mosquitoes.
you wanted some animated corpses. Go get those. Go ahead.
Okay, I walk over to the corpses.
Okay.
I stop 10 feet from them.
Okay.
They do anything?
No. You can tell from this distance that it looks to be a dwarf and an elf.
I walk one more foot, 9 feet.
Okay. You can still see that it's a dwarf and an elf.
I animate dead.
On which?
The elf.
Okay.
Don't we need a dwarf? Wait, if you reanimate a corpse, are they just like a zombie? They don't have any brains or anything, right?
Pretty much.
I don't care. That was my win condition. I can die happy now. This is all I've been trying
Fucking
to do.
Christ. You're a terrible person.
I
So
am.
does this mean you
So-
can cut off his head?
We now have
I was
a
honestly hoping
zombie.
that something.
Is there a range on that?
10 feet.
Okay.
That's why I'm 9 feet from
Okay.
him. So, yeah. So,
All right.
Comes
So
alive.
you
Cool.
see this just ruddy brass like gas sort of emit from the cleric's hands and like infiltrate through the pores of the elf as just and like this almost guttural groan emits from the elf's throat as it slowly stands and turns to you, and you can see that there's this arrow that's sort of like sticking out the top of its head, like the arrow point is coming out this way.
hey, buddy.
Droop look at Magic Friend with concern.
I shout down the hallway. Told you he was evil.
And congratulations, you now have a zombie.
Yes!
That's how the spell works, right? You get a zombie. I want to
Yes,
make sure.
for 24 hours. After 24 hours, he still stays a zombie. I just need to reassert control over him. If I don't, he just goes off on his own. But he's stuck as a zombie now.
So upset by this.
Congrats.
Yes. That's all I wanted.
You have upset Game God.
I probably have, but this is all I've been wanting. I've been talking about this forever.
So what do you do with him?
You can
And
just-
you feel just something snap inside you, like as if there was this loose tether that had some connection, but you don't know what. But you just feel like something has been irrevocably broken.
There goes our healing powers. You get an automatic alignment shift with that?
I haven't been told I've changed yet.
What are you?
Neutral good?
What?
Hey, no one's told me I've had an alignment shift yet, so
I'm chaotic neutral. How are you?
yeah, I'm gonna be evil next time.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably not gonna be invited back to this game, but I'll be evil somewhere else.
Here's your stats for a zombie.
Cool, thanks.
Do we proceed down the corridor?
No, he's got to use a zombie for it.
Oh, I am? Yeah, I could use my zombie for that.
Refrax, wiggity thwack.
Zombies, I'm just gonna kind of command my zombie to start going down the hallway and 10 feet in front of me.
You are suddenly.
All right, so you guys are you alone are walking past because no one said that they're with you yet. I
Oh
assume.
no.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk to the end of the
Droop is
hallway.
somewhat horrified.
Well, yeah, I think we're all just sort of sitting back thinking like, what the
All right,
hell?
so
Droop even makes it to
you
the end of the corridor.
you start walking down.
Zombies 10 feet in front of me.
Okay, you start walking.
Yep.
And you keep walking. And you keep walking.
It's
And you
okay, I
keep
stop.
walking, and the doors doesn't seem to be getting any closer to you.
Okay, I turn around and walk back.
And you start walking.
Cool.
And you make your way to the dwarf, and then you start walking, and you notice your friends are getting further and further away from you. You're walking, and you're walking, and you're walking, and just the more you walk, the further your friends seem to get away from you.
Okay, cool. I just hang around here, just sit down.
Do
Okay.
we-
Zombie.
What do we
what
see?
do we see? Yeah, what appears to be happening?
You. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you keep the door open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You're walking, and you reach your friends
Okay.
with your horrifying zombie elf
Oh,
with an
I
arrow.
saved you by being out there with the door open. You're welcome.
Well, I wouldn't have kept walking if you closed the door on me. I would have been like, oh, okay.
Duck and roll is the answer.
Alright, well. Do you want to keep going down this hallway?
No. No. No, I don't.
There's still
Guys, I
some
tried
corpses
walking down
there.
this hallway and
A
didn't
corpse
really
there if
seem
you want.
to do anything. Maybe we shouldn't walk down this hallway.
I mean, we have no reason not to walk down the hallway. You walked halfway down and turned around.
Oh, I'm not going down the hallway because there was a thing with that arrow sticking straight up, which means
I mean,
something
that
came up out
thing's
of the
right in
ground.
front of you right
Well, yeah,
now.
it's not there anymore. It moved now.
I'm gonna look at the arrow.
What I'm saying is that as soon as we walked
What?
down and saw the dead bodies, I noped out of there.
I'm gonna look
And
at
I
that
am not
arrow.
noping back
Okay.
in
There. Give me.
Yeah, that was my reason for not going down.
Actually,
it's not that. It was
yeah.
just,
I mean,
saw
you're
corpses
just
and I
you're
just
looking
didn't
at the
hold
elf
them.
corpse.
Yeah.
All right. Its corpse looks a little hacked up, but its most grievous wound appears to be this single arrow that's sticking out of its head, and it looks almost like it was shot from the mouth, inside the mouth, into the brain.
So he
And
killed himself. With a crossbow?
he's holding a longbow.
He killed himself with
Oh my god, it's the Kurt Cobain thing all over again. His arms aren't long enough, he couldn't have done it. Courtney killed him too.
No. It's longbow. You just hold it.
That's what they said about Kurt Cobain with the gun.
So, this guy killed himself with a longbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's still a dwarf's corpse in the middle of the room.
Did you look at it while you were down there?
No.
He just walked past it.
Yeah, no,
So, I
I'm uncomfortable with everything.
don't think there are traps here. I don't know why he would have killed himself.
I ducked and rolled. It's Indiana
Nope,
Jones.
nope,
Things are gonna
nope,
come out of the wall.
You're not certain
Yeah,
what
I
this
think I know
Indiana
why he killed
Jones is,
himself.
but
But I'm not supposed to know why, so
It's a trap. It's a trap.
I don't actually know why.
No, if we go down there, arrows are gonna shoot out of the floor. 100% certain. 100%.
But the
No
arrow
way.
didn't go through here, it went through.
He had his mouth open, he was looking down, he dropped his gum, or his apple, or something, I don't know. He looked down and went, oh no, my shoelace! And as soon as he went, oh no, and had his mouth open, it went up from the ground, into his mouth, through the back of his head.
It seems highly unlikely.
You don't know what dwarves are capable of engineering?
Alright,
I'm convinced
so
the floor is trapped.
we have vetoed this corridor.
Can the zombie pull on a spike? Does he have a strength?
You're
you
looking
have
at
his
the
stats.
Yeah,
I
his
gave
stats.
you his stats.
I took a picture.
I feel like the zombie's arms are just gonna pop off.
Yeah, probably.
Great, now we have an arm.
Oh wait, is question.
By the way, the
Oh.
zombie stinks.
Yeah, I
Like-
assume.
The just rotten. You can see like this clearly is like just in like the throes of putrefaction.
Really upset.
I wanted a zombie.
You should check
You've
your new
made
pet's
that abundantly
pockets.
clear.
Because what the hell is an elf doing down here?
Yeah, I just tell him to just kind of.
It doesn't look like he has any pockets anymore.
Okay.
Like his clothing is pretty
Oh, it's all totally rotted off.
well. Like it's been hacked up. Remember?
Oh, you said, but like not that bad. I didn't.
Well, there's hacks, so like the clothing is sort of shredded, but like
Okay, but like,
his main wound
he
appears.
doesn't have a pack or anything.
I mean, he's not has a pack. He doesn't have a pack on him.
That's just what. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't carrying anything.
He has leather armor on, and he has this cloak, and a longbow, and he's got a quiver with some arrows in it.
Neat.
Do the
Terrifying,
arrows, the
but
arrows
neat.
match the one in his head?
Yes. There are 6 arrows, if it's important to anyone.
Yeah, he can understand us, but he can't speak. So.
The
that's
zombie is
terrifying.
irrelevant to my existence insofar as... Do you want to go try and get the spike out of the door again?
I don't know what I want anymore.
I'm gonna let the zombie try to take the spike out of the door. I command the zombie try to take the spike out of the
Okay,
door.
what's the roll?
Strength is 13, so he's a +1.
Okay, have the zombie roll strength.
Zombie gets a nat 20.
Zombie's arm props off.
Nice.
Told you!
Not the one holding the longbow, the other one.
I did say
Which,
that.
by the way, he's still grasping the longbow.
That's fine.
That's ominous.
So is the arm now
On the ground.
on the ground?
That's
Okay.
fine.
Is it moving or
Nope.
is it?
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I like that it's not moving.
Wait! No, it's not moving.
I think we should go back the way we came and try a different tunnel.
Different tunnel.
Different tunnel.
Okay, so we try a different tunnel.
Alright, so you head back through the room to
I
where
checked
you
that my
found.
chalk mark is still there.
Which chalk mark?
When we
You
went into...
only told me the one that you marked in the beginning area.
No, I didn't. I specifically said before when we went
She
down.
said
Oh, in
two
the
of them,
cockatrice
I
room?
Huh?
In the cockatrice nest room?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's still there.
still there.
That's
You
what
said
I was
the
asking.
Chachka's room.
All the tchotchkes!
Okay, so that room we went down to before, it was to the right? The dwarf skeletons. Which way was that from the cockatrice?
That was to the right.
Okay.
So you can now proceed left or straight.
Wait, just to... I marked that one... with
So,
the three.
from where you're standing, the arrow is now pointing behind you. You can proceed left, or you can proceed straight.
I know, I was just saying the way that the dwarves were, I just write a 3 next to that little tunnel entrance, because there's
Okay.
3 doors down that way. That's all
Okay.
I care about.
We should go straight.
Sure.
Alright, this time, you walk sort of up a spiraling, corridor, and you eventually see it branch, left into a, little larger, like, cavern area, like a little smaller, not quite a room, or, proceed forward.
Tiny area sounds interesting.
Droop like tiny things.
Okay,
Here's a good man.
I'm gonna tell my zombie to
Goblin.
drop his bow and I give him a shovel as a weapon.
Thing.
okay.
I
Just
trust
because I don't have
The-
any other mace.
The zombie drops its crossbow on the ground. So what you're going into the little cave?
I slowly creep up to the little cave.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll me stealth.
Can I stealth?
I don't know. Probably
Fine,
not great,
fine,
but
fine.
I mean you have the ability to. It's all in the
I
dice.
guide her.
It's all
What what is that?
Stealth. It's dexterity.
Dex. Oh, my dex is actually +2, so
Mm.
6.
Clank, 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 clank. So you walk into the room, or into the cave, and you see that this dusty 10-foot high cave contains several splintered cots and 4 intact, but empty, chicken coops. Carved around a circular hole in the eastern wall are dwarvish runes.
Check it out.
You want to give
Is Droop with me?
You're the only one who said that they have entered so far.
Oh, okay. Hey, Droop, you should come read this thing.
Droop concerned that coast not clear.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've just shouted really loudly, so... Anything happen?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, it echoes.
Alright,
I mean,
I'll go.
That sort of scares Droop. Like, that was a loud voice.
I do want to check out the chicken coop area.
Okay. You look in the coops.
Yeah.
You see some large coops.
Mhm.
They are empty.
No eggs, no chicken bones, no nothing?
Nope.
Totally empty.
I mean, like, there's, like, straw and shit, but
Yeah, I was just saying there isn't any, like,
No.
actual signs
No.
of birds.
nope.
Alright, I'll go in.
A couple feathers, but...
Mm.
Okay.
I wonder if they're feeding them to the cockatrice to keep it away, or if they're eating them themselves.
These are pretty big coops.
Oh, they're big?
Yeah, it's, I said, 4 and, yeah, I mean, they're, like, you know,
I mean, like, chicken coops are big.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So,
Tall
okay,
friendly
Kim
Droop.
Possible.
Well, I meant, like, were they growing normal chickens to feed to the cockatrice, or were they growing cockatrices? Could you farm those?
probably farm anything.
Hard to farm deer.
Did you know deer will eat birds?
I did not.
Are you coming in?
Yeah, tall friendly Droop.
Yeah.
Tall friend needs translation. And it's just a hole in the wall?
Yep.
Can we see anything? I go...
Died? Steady?
Do your check. Hey, Drew, do you know what it might mean?
Sorry, I was just... I didn't think that one... Oh, I got that wrong. I did get that wrong, hang on.
Oh.
Spied. Spiddy.
Do you want a pencil?
S. Oh, Jesus Christ, these all look the same. Slide.
Slide. It's a slide?
It's a slide.
Oh, wait, does it say slide in Dwarven, or does it say slide once it's
You
translated?
see,
It says slide.
In Dwarven.
In Dwarven. Do you do a check on that, or do you just know?
no, it says that. It says that. So you see that that's apparently, either if you see slide, then either it's a borrowed word or it's, or it's something that's written, they have common written out in Dwarven runes,
Gotcha.
which is a thing that occasionally happens with dwarves.
Okay. So there's a slide.
I look into the hole.
How big
There
is
is a dark hole in the wall.
I have some dark vision.
You see a cave and it's,
slide downward?
you see it sort of curves around and,
We should go down.
it's pretty steep.
Can you cast light?
Send the zombie down.
Well, yeah, but it curves down, so we don't really just see anything. Yeah, I'll just hold the mace outside and just say
Oh no,
the-
I just meant do you have the spell
Oh,
light?
no.
Okay.
I didn't get it because we had dark vision, so
Can
I
I
assumed
push
it
the
was...
zombie down the hole?
No, my zombie's not near the hole.
Are you in the room? Oh, you're not even in the room.
I'm at the doorway. Zombie's at the doorway.
Hey
Zombie's
guys,
behind
there's a
me.
big. How big is the hole?
3 feet in diameter and 2 feet above the floor.
Sounds like a basilisk.
And and you
But it's labeled. It's not like an accidental.
and it
thing.
when you look into it, it's sort of polished stone and it goes pretty steep into darkness. You can't really.
Do we want
I
to just
wonder if
hop
it's like
in?
a trash chute or something. I mean, like,
Yeah.
do dwarves don't seem like the kind of. Okay, we were in a weird mine before, and there weren't slides to get around, so that's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
But it could be like a
But
trash chute or something.
the old kids also didn't have outhouses that had wood problems.
All that I mean is just that, like, I'd be worried that it might lead to an incinerator or something.
Yeah.
Incinerator.
Like, yeah, like a trash chute in, like, those old buildings. Like, sometimes buildings will have, like, a thing you can just, like, drop trash down, and it goes down like a tube, and then it's like a fire, and it burns it, and it keeps the place warm, and it burns all your garbage.
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to throw something down the hole.
Okay.
Is there a
Throw
rock?
meat down the hole.
Is there a rock?
There are plenty of rocks around. You're in
Yeah,
a
I
mine.
throw a rock down the hole.
Okay, you see the rock disappear down the hole.
Do I hear anything?
Clack, 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 clack.
Okay, but not like a roar or a or a
You do not hear the rock shriek out in terror.
I didn't think it was the rock.
It's not landing on anything
Yeah,
alive.
nothing has been distressed by the rock being in its presence.
I mean, you
It's
don't.
not like a splashing noise.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's reasonable.
you hear it clacking and then it fades out. Like you don't hear it stop.
Okay.
That
So it's
sounds
deep.
that sounds pretty mad.
Is there anything else in the room? Like, that's the only thing in this area? Just the slide?
There's the cots, there's the coops,
There's the slide.
and there's the other, and you can keep going forward into the cavern.
There's cots. We could take a rest here.
Splintered cots.
Oh.
Yeah. This whole place seems pretty wrecked up.
Yep. There's something about madness.
It's
in the
almost like
back.
people don't want to hang around in the Mines of Madness.
I want to hang around in the Mines of Madness.
I'm pretty chill with it.
Send your zombie down.
No.
Send part of your zombie down. Just like a foot.
You can go back for that arm then if you want.
Okay. No thanks, I'm not touching it.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
How steep is the hole?
45 degrees.
Damn.
I think we should do it. I think we should slide down. I think that is the right thing to do.
You think you should slide down?
I think I should, and I'm voicing that opinion. I'm not actually doing it yet.
You want to go first? We'll tie a rope around you.
Can you yank me up?
The bear can.
Oh, the bear could.
I could also turn into something and go scout.
Oh, yeah, you could turn into something like
A
a
bat.
newt or something. That's like sticky on the walls.
Alright, yeah, so
A
let's
bat?
do that.
Bats fly and see in the dark.
Yeah, so if he's a bat, then you
Well,
fly down.
not see, but
Some bats do see. That whole bats all being blind thing is low.
not in pure darkness. Which is what he would be flying into, because...
But he can echolocate in darkness.
Like Daredevil.
Okay.
you want to turn into something, that's up to you.
So yeah.
Do it.
Sure. I will bat, and I will go down. I will fly down the hole, because these people seem pretty interested in this hole. So.
Okay, so you fly down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It spins around and around and around and around and around and around and around, and then it opens up into a large area, and a very large area. In fact, I need to check something real quick, just because I'm going to check the stats here to see if you actually have dark vision or not.
A bat?
Yeah, I'm checking the rules
Okay.
because I want to make sure.
He wants to kill us as efficiently as possible. Especially me now.
He
Oh,
has
no.
become death.
You do have blind sight, so you technically can see. And it's a large square area with this pit underneath it and a whole bunch of crushed dwarf skeletons
Crush.
I don't feel like that's the
and
place we
one
wanna
severed
go.
arm.
One step.
Wait, what? That's the room we were just.
And the slide seems to open up into this pit that is on the north side of that room.
Good thing we didn't go down.
I mean, it really didn't matter, apparently.
Well, no, because it goes into that pit. So we wouldn't have gone into that room. We would have went out into that pit that was in the corner that we never checked out.
No, yeah, we didn't check out the pit. Bat, you want to check out the pit?
So, well, you guys don't know this.
Right. I have
No.
So I get to fly back up and
Yeah.
tell you guys, hey, turn back into a gnome and say, hey, yeah, this thing, that's a slide into the room we were just in, but it empties out into a pit.
Or you could check out the pit now and then come back and tell us afterward. You could just, of your own bat volition, take some initiative.
Dandy, you're the one here. You can't hear anyone else's voices.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tentatively explore the pit.
Are you flying around it? Are you landing?
I'm descending into it.
What I'm asking what you're doing. Are you flying around it? Are you landing? Are you
Flying around it.
okay? It looks to be filled with some sort of greenish tan powder.
Okay. So I fly back up, turn back into a gnome, tell them it is the pit in the room we were just in, some sort of weird powder in it.
Okay.
Did you see my rock?
I wasn't looking for your rock. I heard something screaming in pain and abandonment.
Rock. I should go back for it.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Alright, so obviously we don't go down the slide.
Okay.
Is there another exit from the room?
You can either go back to where you came, or you can proceed forward, as I've mentioned.
Oh, sorry.
Can I just say that it's really weird that they have a slide that goes into a pit? Like,
Probably trash.
Yeah.
yeah, so I was right.
Yeah, so let's proceed forward then.
Yeah.
All right. So you proceed forward, and it coils around, and eventually you find yourself back at a crossroads with an arrow pointing to your left.
Let's go the
Okay,
third
so
way.
the way
then.
that we just came out of, I write slide in the chalk.
Okay.
So let's go
So
straight.
remember the whole Minds of Madness? This place is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Crazy.
Something.
Yeah, but more dead men. Crazy.
Okay. So what do you guys
With a
do?
glint of actual death.
We go a way that's not marked from the
No, yeah,
crossroads.
we should go back toward where we originally came from, toward the entrance to the cave. There was those other two branching tunnels that we never took.
As you look to your right, you can see the night air.
Oh, so we did just take one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should. There was 3 out there. I remember.
So there's one we haven't
Only
gone
one of
Yeah.
us that's good at navigating is dead, and we are going to die
Well,
in here.
we assume that she's dead. We're not totally sure.
I'm
Maybe she
sure.
figured out how to live inside like Moby Dick.
That's not the story of
I
Moby
believe you're
Dick
thinking of Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio.
or Jacob. Not Jacob. Jonas.
Jonah.
Jonah. There
Yeah, sure.
we go. Shut up. It's a parable. It's not in the main stuff.
I actually only know that one from VeggieTales.
I have no clue what we're talking about.
You don't know VeggieTales?
I know
Shit, it's in
VeggieTales,
the
but I have no
Bible.
clue what we're
Like
talking
the straight
about.
up Old Testament.
It's in the Old Testament, but it's not in the 5 books of Moses.
Oh, gotcha.
Cool, third path?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you proceed straight.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, we put an arrow before we leave. Or she puts an arrow. Someone puts an arrow.
you put an arrow.
You could put. We all have
Okay,
track.
I put an arrow.
Take some
Okay,
initiative.
you put an arrow going that way.
Not your
All right,
stenographer.
And you proceed down the hallway, and as you proceed, you hear bark, bark, bark,
No.
bark. And you proceed forward, bark, bark, and you
We
proceed,
stop right before
and
we
you
enter a
see.
door. We stop right before we enter a cavern.
Okay.
So wait, we have a chance to stop as soon as we hear it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, stop. We already know there's
Okay.
a cockatrice. I am very aware that there is a rooster monster.
Yeah, we shouldn't
Are
keep
you
walking.
rolling backwards?
Huh?
Are you rolling
Duck and
backwards?
roll, duck and roll. I do duck and roll, in fact.
Drew thinks this is a chicken.
But there is
Droop is
definitely
very
a rooster monster.
wise.
I'm just saying there's definitely like a burb monster in here. We know.
Well, yeah,
Droop
but
is smarter than
we've run out of other places to go, I think.
Out! Home!
Do we want to just go home?
Like, the cockatrice seems happy here. Ate all the chickens, now it's gonna eat us. I've got I apparently own this place now. I can come back whenever. I could hire other dumber people to check it out for me. I have the deed in my bag.
Would that be honorable?
Pretty honorable.
Would it?
It
Own
wouldn't
the
be.
place?
No, to send people to do this for you.
I'm saying
rather
if I
than...
wanted. I'm not saying I'm going
You'd be
to. I'm
like
not
me if
mean.
you did that.
I would probably have the whole thing filled in.
Pave it and put up a parking lot.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I don't think this is paradise.
all I'm saying is that I own this place. I could have the whole damn thing filled with cement, and everyone would be the better for it. And that would be honorable. And I would write, "Rest in peace, Gilly," in the wet cement.